Hello everybody, welcome back to the Sleeper series. We're going to do things a little bit out of order today. We're just going to hop straight into the sleep session review, and then move islands. Now, I think a lot of you can already probably predict where the new island I'm going to go to is. I guess spoiler, I'm choosing Snowdrop. It's hands down Snowdrop. It's like our best option on the sleepers because I think all of the new spawns are too good. Even Blaziken, which I think is probably the... Well, Plusle and Minen. There's a debate about Plusle. I think Minen itself could be considered... Actually, no. Okay, Minen itself is definitely Sleepers legal. There's no doubt about that. Plusle, on the other hand, is debatable. Plusle is debatable. Because it is alright for coffee productivity, but it would require main skill seeds and is a bit weird in that regard. So I don't know where my decision is on Plusle yet, but Minen I think can be Sleepers legal. Because it's basically just a weaker pot expander. And I allow the pot expanders. And it also gives a little bit of energy as well, which... And that's if it has another Minen or Plusle on the team. So I think I'll allow Minen for sure. But it's not great. I don't really have a role for it on the team. So I don't need it on the sleepers, even if it is legal. So I'm not going to bother hunting Minen. So Minen would give us the opportunity to green grass or old gold power plant would be where we want to go. I don't have anything prepped for old gold power plant. I've never been there. My area bonus there is going to be like 3%. So I'm not really looking to go there. Green grass, on the other hand, so many of the event spawns are boosted. I'm not really going to see that many of them. So I'm more interested in just the regular catches that I'd be doing that are not boosted this week. But anyway, today it looks like we got a new sleep style in Palmot. So it's always good to see a new sleep style. Now I'd be happy with never seeing another 1-star Palmot again, but we know that's probably not going to happen. First Palmot we've encountered. And as far as the rest of them go, I guess Slowpoke or Eevee are the only two that we're even somewhat interested in. Okay. Studied all the gathered Pokemon. Ditto's hungry, but Ditto's illegal. Braviary's hungry, but Braviary's legal. Spheel's hungry, but Spheel's illegal. Hey, something that's actually Sleeper's legal. I'm actually running low on biscuits in the shop, and I want to have something available to feed the hungry Pokemon that come throughout this next week. Now, granted, we're not going to be able to catch every single thing that we encounter this upcoming week, because even if things are hungry that normal accounts would want to catch, we just ignore that on the sleepers. So I still want to save the biscuits though. So, and Eevee and Slowpoke don't particularly interest me that much, so I'm just gonna feed my daily biscuit to the Slowpoke, guaranteed catch, take it home, not bother with the Eevee, let it be, and then call it a day. Thank you, Norley. We're always making serious strides around here. 4 hungry Pokemon on the field, and we only feed 1 because of the sleepers restrictions. Now, as for which one to send out, it'd probably... well, Walreign's pretty common. I'm going to send out the Braviary. Because that is also a beautiful picture right there. It took it right as it had its wings out. America. What do you know? We got a Slowpoke, Friendship level 25, Jolly Nature, that's skill up, or not skill up, XP up, ingredients down, which is a bit rough on Slowpoke, especially when it's got the double tail. Tisk Tisk, it's got helping bonus as well, and ingredient finding and help speed down, but nothing really that we're looking for, and with ingredient finding down, it's not going to be great for the tails. Helping bonus is good, but that's about it. It needs more than that.
Alrighty,
So, let's get to the next week. Thank you, Neurally. We're always making... Oh, no, that's in a normal week. Okay, well, we're going back to Snowdrop again. Take care, Snorlax. It's been great. And we're going to be one of the few accounts in the world, probably. I don't think there's going to be that many. There will be some people. People that either don't really realize the event, aren't trying to min-max, and just like Snowdrop and stuff, that do go to Snowdrop. But it's going to be very few and far between that make this decision. And consciously make this decision. I feel like if you're doing this, it's probably because you either aren't paying too much attention to what's going on in the world of Pokemon Sleep or something, but... The Sleepers account is weird. It does things that most people don't do. Salads, that's not perfect. I was kind of hoping for desserts, but I'm not sure if this week isn't good enough to re-roll it for the right meal type, because it's the skill boosted week, not the meal boosted week. So we're gonna rely more on the skills. Which means we're probably gonna swap off one of the rats. In replace of my Sudowoodo, because it's definitely gonna do more. Even though the rats have favorite. Well, Cramorant. Do I need the oil from Cramorant? Let me see what salads I can make with the team that I currently have put together. I do want to save some milk, some oil, a little bit of corn. Okay, so we want to save milk, oil, corn, and ginger. We still want to be stockpiling, so I guess apples. Like, that's what we can afford to give up here. Yeah, if I swap on Sudowoodo, then... Well then, we're just gonna make a fancy apple salad and see how things work out. Honestly, cooking this week might look kind of sad, but if cooking looks sad, then we don't really have a reason to run Cramorant. So, I guess I'll swap Cramorant off, because we're not gonna make a very powerful meal this week anyway. Okay. So I think that's the way we're going to go about it. And I think I already have enough oil stockpiled for the next week. So, that's what we'll do. Sudowoodo for Cramorant. That's a fair exchange. It's going to go insane this week with the 1.5 times skill trigger rate. So I'm very excited to see that. Can we get the Leafeon to level 50? Because that would be kind of huge if we could. Ugh, I just do not get enough EV candies. 1,000 hours slept with, though. That's actually pretty big. That gives us more inventory. That gives us a higher likelihood that in the night we wake up the next morning to a double proc, which doesn't actually happen all the time, like you would think with a Leafeon. Because it's got a pretty high trigger rate. It's just got a weaker... It's one of those Pokemon that relies on more triggers, weaker skill. This week, I'm going to have to collect obsessively on this account this week. Let's see what daily gift we get. Or not daily gift, the dream gift. We got the 30,000 dream shards first. That's nice. But anyway, that's pretty much everything for today's video. We're all set up. Oh. Also for bingo. Bingo on here is gonna not work because there are a few that we just straight up cannot get. For those of you that don't know, we're doing a bingo collaboration with Ben Brown. If you want to follow along, I've posted it to my community, my YouTube community. It's also in the Discord, as you just heard the notifications for, because I forgot to mute them. If you want to follow along in bingo and try to get your own bingos for the anniversary event, then do so. It's right here. This is what it looks like. I'm doing it on both my accounts, although I'm really only doing it on my main account because there's... Let's see. I can't do this one. I can't do this one. I can't do this one. I'm just marking them because I'm seeing how many are impossible for me. There should be another one. Oh, 5 mons in the Hoenn starters line. I guess I could get a bingo. Oh wait, nope, that's not possible. I could get a bingo here, I think. I think this is our most... Oh wait, that's a really rare one, actually. So we probably can't get that one if we're honest. I think this is probably our most likely bingo on the sleepers. This is going to be pretty difficult getting a new 4-star sleep style, but it's possible. Otherwise, what's this one up here? It's shiny. If we get a shiny or we get the super rare daily gift one, then maybe. But otherwise, I think this is the only bingo we can really reasonably get on the sleepers, because all of these ones that I've marked off here are impossible for us. Because they require either something with Plusle, Minun, or one of the Hoenn starters. But anyway, if you have enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Down in the description, we'll have a link to join the Discord. You can come join us, hang out, talk about all things Pokemon, sleep, and the like. Huge shout out to all my channel members. It really means a lot to me that you guys want to show your support in that way. And especially huge shout out last night. I did a live stream, and huge shout out to Jazz That Shiny, who donated an insane amount, over $100 with a single super, and then even more beyond that because he kept getting more supers. So really means a lot to me. It's awesome that you guys want to show your support financially. If you too want to show your support financially and are capable of doing so, then feel free to click that join button down below. And as always, I thank you all for watching and hope that you all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye now.